Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Bojana. Thanks for being here and once again clicking on my video. On this particular day, I had some stuff I had to get done in the kitchen. I wanted to tackle the dishes. I also had to make some cupcakes for my son's birthday party that night, and I also wanted to prepare a fruit platter. We were having family over for coffee and cake after dinner, so nothing fancy, but I still wanted to get some stuff ready for that so that we had something to munch on. And I also had to tidy up my kitchen counters, put some stuff away in the cupboards, and along with that I wanted to reorganize my fridge a little bit better. So I hope this brings you a little bit of motivation to tackle something in your home. Okay, now that my kitchen sink is nice and clean, I'm going to fill it up with some water, cold water, and we're going to add some vinegar to clean my grapes. A fruit and veggie wash, you can definitely use that. I just use regular vinegar. It works just as well. Okay, so let's move on to making our birthday cupcakes. I have some baking cups I got from the dollar store, which we'll use their birthday themed. I use the Betty Crocker brand of cake mix. I know that is safe for nut allergies. The Duncan Hines is not, so this is the one that we use. And yes, I use boxed cake mix because it's just easier. Some things are just better left to the experts. So what do we need? We need, okay, first we need to preheat our oven to 325. So let's do that. Okay, so that's done. We're going to need 1 cup of milk, half a cup of vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. So let's go get the eggs that we need. You could use water if you want, but I find when you use the milk, it just gives it a richer flavor. So we have 3 eggs. We need our oil. Oh, I need a measuring cup. It's fine, I have measuring cups right here. I think how much? 1 cup of, okay, so we're going to do half a cup measuring cup. Fine. We got our hand mixer. And I need a bowl. So let's get our mix in the bowl. Okay, so we beat this for about 2 to 3 minutes. The box instructions say 2 minutes. Looks delicious. Let's put the milk away. Where are my liners? They are right here. I think this will make 24 cupcakes. Let's see. Yeah, 24 cupcakes. So let's put our liners into our muffin tins. So the batter is done, and the best way I find to get the cupcakes filled is by using an ice cream scoop. For this set, I think I'm going to make them marble cupcakes. So I'm going to try not to overfill them. I overfilled the other ones. Okay, so right here I have some plain unsweetened cocoa powder. I will add probably, I don't know, half a teaspoon maybe. We'll start there. Maybe a whole teaspoon. And I'm going to just mix it in, and we'll see how that looks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just spoon very small amounts of the chocolate kind of on top. And then what you want to do is take a toothpick. I would think a toothpick would work best with a cupcake. And you just swirl it around. So let me go and get a toothpick, and then we'll see how they come out. Now that we have our cupcakes in the oven, I'm going to rinse off the grapes and let them dry so I can put them away. And I also need the sink to wash out our bowl so we can make the frosting. Make sure that most of your fruit is dry. If you put it away with too much moisture, it's going to go bad fast. So I just like to leave it out on the counter to air dry a little bit before I store it in the fridge. Also, when you store your fruit, I would recommend putting a paper towel on the bottom of the container just for the excess moisture. Cupcakes are finished baking. They came out perfect. I probably overfilled them slightly. I could have got an extra cupcake out of the batter, but it works. They look and smell amazing. While these are cooling, let's make our whipped cream Jello pudding frosting. While the cupcakes are cooling, I'm going to make my frosting. I'm going to use whipping cream and Jello pudding mix. So for that, the instructions say for Jello, I believe, to make the pudding, it says 2 cups of cold milk. I'm going to only use 1 cup when I mix this because I want it to be thicker when I add it to the whipping cream. So let's do 1 cup of milk. And then we'll add the pudding mix and mix that up. So while the pudding mix is in the fridge cooling down and firming up, I'm going to beat the whipping cream so we can add the pudding mix to this once it's done. Now you don't need to add sugar or anything to this whipping cream. The pudding will make it sweet enough. This is such a simple recipe. I use it all the time. Everyone loves it. It's light, fluffy, not very sweet, and it's definitely delicious. Okay, so once the whipping cream has reached stiff peaks and the pudding has become pretty firm and settled, you can just add all the pudding into whipped cream. Once it's all added, you can just continue beating the whipping cream with the pudding. Once it's all incorporated, just scrape down the sides. Give it a bit of a mix to make sure everything is incorporated properly. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cover with saran wrap, a lid, whatever you have, and store it in the fridge. I'm going to say probably 2 to 3 hours so it can set and get nice and firm, and your cupcakes have a chance to cool. And once that has done, you can go ahead and frost. So here is our icing. It's nice and set up, nice and firm. It's been sitting in the fridge for about, I'm going to say 2 hours. So now I'm going to ice the cupcakes. I have a piping bag here with the star tip on it. So I just put it in the glass so I could easily fill the piping bag. You just fill it as much as you want. If you want, you can clamp down the icing bag. I don't think I have any here. No, I don't. So we're just going to see if the elastic will work. Just going to take an elastic and tie it around. Hopefully it'll be secure enough where the icing won't come out the top. We'll work with what we got and hope for the best. Once you are done icing your cupcakes, you can store them in a Tupperware container with a lid in the fridge.